life isn't fair. And you're right, it absolutely isn't. But what are you going to do about it? Are you just going to sit there and complain about how your dad doesn't have a multi-billion-dollar business, or are you going to do something about it? A lot of people just need to be honest with themselves. A lot of people make excuses. Oh, it's because of this, or I can't because of this. The thing is, it only sucks to have a problem if you don't know how to fix it. If you don't know how to fix it, then figure out how to fix it. And if you do know how to fix it, then good. Shut up, stop complaining, and just fix it. They'll say these things like, oh, I don't have time. Meanwhile, you're there watching Netflix for 2 hours, you're watching YouTube. There's so many other things that you're doing that you could be using towards whatever you want in life. A part of being honest with yourself is just admitting that you have a problem, admitting that you have something in your life that you want to change. And trust me, I am the absolute worst when it comes to this. There's so many times where I go into this negotiation stage with myself. I'll say, "Oh, yeah, we're waiting till January 1st to make a change." While meanwhile, 2 weeks before this time, I'm completely aware of the fact that I'm destroying everything. I'm not where I want to be at because I'm delaying it and making excuses. Or I'll be like, oh, yeah, starting December 1st, it'll be a fresh start. I'm waiting for December 1st, October 1st, January 1st, whatever. You're like, hey, I'm going to start on Monday. Monday is when I'm going to change my life. It comes Monday and nothing happens. It's just negotiating with yourself. You just have to be honest with yourself and realize that you can't continue to do this. The thing for me is I'm always trying to figure out how to cheat something. Like I do a ton of research on how to quit this XYZ when in reality it's so simple. For example, if you want to lose weight and you want to be healthy, how do you do that? One, you eat less. Two, you exercise. There's not much more to it than that in most cases for most people. The problem with me is that I try to find any type of shortcut. I watch videos. I'm like, oh, once I find this one hack, this one cheat, everything will change and it'll make it so much easier. When in reality, the way to achieving whatever you want for me was losing weight and getting healthy. All I have to do is eat less and exercise. It's so simple. And people don't like hearing that because it's not easy to do, but it is a simple concept to understand. The hard part is doing this every single day and turning it into habits that will create the change for you in the future that you want. And when I'm looking up these hacks, I'm just really looking for some sort of button combination, like up, down, left, right, X, Y, bumper, bumper. And then I'm going to wake up the next day skinny, which is not the reality. It's just so simple. The thing is every decision that you've made and I've made led us to this point in our lives where somehow we're all watching this video. You shouldn't think about the past too much. It's already said and done. You can't change the past, but what you can do is change your day to day life, which will affect your future. Not only will your past self thank you, your future self will thank you for making the change that you make today. And every decision, every hard decision that you make in order to achieve what you want. Our biggest enemies will always be ourselves. And sometimes you gotta dodge and juke all the bullshit that they put you through. A lot of the BS that you go through is all gonna be mostly mental things, like coworkers, friends, family, just giving you BS. And if there's one thing that I can amount all of my life to, I think that I have a decent emotional intelligence where I'm pretty good at blocking out the noise. I don't really care what people think about me because they don't actually know me. Only I know myself and really close friends and family. Don't let people that don't know you tell you who you are, what you should be doing. Just do what you think is right at the end of the day. Do the things that will make you happy. A lot of times when negative things happen, a lot of people like to dwindle and think about it for a really long time. The way I kind of approach it is it's over. There's not really too much you can do anymore. Thinking about it, getting sad and depressed, or letting it affect you mentally in a bad way doesn't do any good for you. So why are you doing it? You just have to block it out and not think about it. Everyone lives their own lives day in and day out. And a lot of the times at the end of the day, when people are in bed, they're not thinking about that one moment that you may be thinking about. I remember playing soccer as a kid and I was the goalie and I went to go and like punt the ball and then I slipped and fell. I remember everyone laughing at me. I was all super muddy. And that moment stuck with me forever for a really long time because It was so embarrassing to me, but at the end of the day, what helped me get over it is realizing that a month later, no one even remembered it. Everyone kind of forgot about it. People don't think about it because they have their own complex life going on, and that's that embarrassing moment of you no one really thinks about anymore. And there's a lot of things that can apply to what I just said, but a lot of the times just try to push out all the BS, keep moving forward towards the goal that you want. Part of being an adult is just knowing what you need to spend your energy on and what's not worth it. A lot of the times there's things that are not worth it. If someone says something to you, do you really have to clap back, or can you just accept the fact that they may be having a bad day, and all that clapping back is going to do is going to escalate it and make it even worse? Yeah, you'll get your final word in, but it only feels good for the moment. It's probably going to make the situation worse. In those cases, you just dodge and juke, move on, use that as motivation. The biggest motivation for me right now is when someone calls me a fatty, McFat fat. It's like, I don't really let it get to me because I don't really care, because I know that I will change, but I can either let it get to me or I can take that as motivation and use it to fuel me, dodge the bullshit, and propel me into the future of doing better. Life is hard, man, and you have to get used to that because there's a lot of it. All it really takes is discipline, dedication, consistency. Thing is, like, I'll see people that post on social media or Twitch, they'll do it for years and they'll complain about having no growth. They still only have 5 viewers. And the thing is, with discipline, dedication, and consistency, you also have to continually be learning and growing as a person and learning more. And how can you do this better? How can you simplify this? A lot of people will just do the base minimum and call it a day. But this is what the biggest channel on the platform said, Mr. Beast. If you just continue to, do whatever you need to do, whether it's making a video, streaming, or whatever, if you get 1% better every single time you do it, you're destined to get to the spot that you want to be at. So if you're just doing the base minimum and complaining, then I think we know what the problem is. You know what I'm going to do after I film this video? I'm going to make another video because I like doing it. And as long as I get better every single day, make some improvements, I believe that I'll make it. Thing is, if you asked me a month ago, all I would do is play video games because I thought video games were fun, but it's not as fulfilling. So now I'm doing something that I enjoy doing. It's fulfilling, and it's causing me to change my whole character and my perspective on life, because now I'm starting to gain discipline, dedication, and consistency. I've been posting every day. That's the consistency. Dedication, I know I have goals that I want to hit. Discipline, I've been filming videos when I feel like I want to sleep. I've been editing when I want to sleep. I've been eating less. I've lost 15 pounds already since I started filming content. I've pretty much completely stopped drinking. It's amazing once you implement these three things into your life, how much it can start changing. It doesn't matter if there is no ace dealt in your cards. I'm almost 30 and I'm trying to figure out how to take care of myself.